welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer. Today I am doing a general reading for the sign of Geminis. Hey guys, how are you doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. I am still trying to get over this cold, so bear with me if I have to stop or, you know, have to sneeze or cough. These readings are general and they are timeless, so whenever you see them I trust is when you're meant to see them. If you would like to support my channel, you can help by hitting the like, share, and subscribe button. That really does help. And this cannot and will not resonate with everyone, so if it doesn't resonate with you, check your other placements, sun, moon, and rising. I like to check, so I have a Libra stellium, although it's not in any of my important placements, but I have a Libra stellium, and then I am ruled by the 5th house, which I believe is Libra. Don't quote me on that. So if you guys have like important placements like that, or I also have like my Lilith in Capricorn, my South Node in Capricorn. So just check other placements, because just depending on what's going on astrologically, there can be things happening in different placements. Okay. You guys got the Goddess Matangi and Heliotrope. Already there is value. Huh. That's awesome. This is beautiful. You know, this kind of reminds me of the Metatron a little bit. The symbol. Ascended Master, White Matthew, and Damburite. And Heliotrope is a stone, just in case you guys were wondering. And with the Matangi, you guys got the Crystal Goddesses 888. The 888 is money. Already there is value. Or luck. Money coming in. Crystal Masters 333. Original Self. Oh, this is beautiful. And then you guys got Goddess Persephone and Ruby, the Inner Queen. Goddess Crystal 888. Jesus. Wow, Geminis. This is going to be an amazing read here. Okay, so just in case anybody is interested, Ruby right now would be good for you guys. Damburite and Heliotrope are good stones right now to help you with whatever it is that's going on. Okay. Already, just to start, already there is value. What I'm getting with this is that there's been a really long dry spell, and you guys can take that however it means to you. There could have been a dry spell in work, in romance, in whatever. There's been a dry spell. I feel like it's been in several areas. There is already value. There is value coming in, and I feel like you guys have been waiting for a really long time, and you guys are starting to see. It's not very much, it's very little. You guys are seeing things here and there. You guys are seeing movement, but you guys are finally starting to see the movement. There's already value there. Okay. And with this 888, 2 888s coming in, I feel like there's about to be huge movement. There is already been, I'm hearing the wheel has already started turning. The wheel has already started turning for you guys. Okay. The Inner Queen, you guys are finally, if not already, you guys are finally starting to come into your power. You guys are finally coming in to recognize who you actually are, your original self. And by original self, I mean yourself without all of the bullshit that the Matrix put in there, knowing exactly who you are, knowing exactly who you're not, back to your original self, what you were before you were, you had all of these false ideology, all of this matrix programming, all of the lies, you're not good enough, everything that you were before you started being told fake shit is exactly what you're going to be now with the inner queen, and this is going to put you exactly in your power. And this card for me is the Emperor, Empress, right? This for me is the Emperor, Empress. This is who your true goddess is. God, goddess, whatever, doesn't matter. Energy is fluid. You guys are coming into who you were meant to be. And I feel for a lot of you guys have been fighting, and you guys have been, I'm just seeing, the image that I'm getting is like chaos, just chaos. There's been chaos all around, inside of you mostly, but also outside of you. There have been tower moments left and right. Once again, not just outside of you, but mainly inside of you, trying to strip yourself of what you know isn't meant to be there, trying to recognize what is false and what is real, trying to recognize sorry, they're saying not recognize, trying to remember, who the fuck you are, right? There seems to be almost an awakening or a knowing of all of your past timelines, all of your past lives. There's going to be some kind of remembrance of who you were and all of those lessons and everything that you've learned, and it's going to become one in this lifetime. There's going to be a remembrance of all of the lessons you learned, having all of those tools at your disposal, having all those memories, at least what is needed, all of the tools and the lessons that you've learned, so that you can use them in this lifetime. There seems to be an energy of it all coming together, your original self, all the best parts, all of the lessons that you learned, all coming together in one, all remembering, right? And that's going to put you so fucking in your power, nobody will be able to remove you from your fucking throne. Nobody. This is your throne and you command it, right? Because we're starting off here with the Magician Sword, confidence in your magic. I always take the bottom of the card, the card at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this card is the underlying energy, basically what the reading is about. With this card, you got Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. This card is saying so much to me right now. Not only is there obviously going to be so many options at this point, it's going to be a buffet of options. It's going to be a sea of whatever you want, whatever option it is that you want, you're going to have it available. If you want to go left, you can go left. If you want to go right, go right. But there is a, and this obviously this is a Two of Swords for me. There's time to make decisions, but remember, there is always consequences, and that's why there is a sense of you having a remembrance of all of the lessons that you've lived and remember in the past, because it is now time to use your discernment and use everything that you've learned in the past to make those decisions. You are now, you've learned the lesson, now it's time to put them into place. So you're going to have a feast of plenty, but not everything is going to be, steaks and lobster. There is going to be some choices there that is going to possibly put you in past cycles. It is now time to use your discernment and recognize what is good for you and what isn't, because you have that now. Give me 1 second, guys. You guys now have that, and you guys have learned the lessons, and you guys do know how to see red flags, how to use your discernment, also how to recognize when it's not about you. It's not about necessarily when people behave a certain way. It's not necessarily about you not taking things personally, not adding into pain and trauma that you've already released from the past. Understanding that the things that you choose now, you can see them. You can see them clearly for what they are, and not necessarily getting offended and not becoming upset when somebody does something that is potentially harmful. It's about seeing those actions and sending light and love to those people and moving on, because you now see clearly, instead of, when prior you would see red flags and you'd be like, all right, let me date it for 5 years. And I'm including myself in that one. Mine was for 13 years. I was in a cycle for 13 years. So it's recognizing what's coming towards you and being able to say, you know what? I accept whatever the situation for what it is. But it's not for me. I'm not going to send hate or be angry about the situation. Let's move on and let's reach the highest timeline here, okay? With the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Yeah, you guys right now are starting to manifest rapidly. There is now a sense of not also being careful of what you're manifesting, because I feel like for a lot of, and I'm going to include myself in this, but a lot of us, we manifested something that we thought in the past, we manifested something that we thought we wanted, and we were manifesting from ego. And what happens is that you manifest it, it comes towards you, and you're like, this isn't what I wanted. But it is what you manifested. It wasn't what you wanted. It was what your ego wanted. It wanted it back because it wanted it back. It wanted that situation, that person, place, or thing. And at towards the end. So now there's, again, choices and their consequences. Be careful of what you're manifesting, because there will be consequences to your manifestations. Depending on what you choose, depending on how you're manifesting. If you're manifesting out of pure love, if you're manifesting out of, high frequency, then what's going to come to you is amazing. Also, they're saying confidence in your magic. I know it's been a long time since you guys have seen a lot of movement. There's been a lot of, hermit and a lot of no movement. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys have lost your faith, or you feel like you don't know how to manifest, or you're not doing it right, and that's why, or you did something wrong. No, it was just not the time. But now is the time, and it's time to believe in your manifestation, to believe in your magic, yourself, your true self, your original, your goddess self, okay? Your emperor self. The emperor and the empress can manifest whatever the fuck they want, right? And they're not gonna manifest pages. They might not even manifest knights. Knights might come in, as a friendship and turn into emperor, empresses, but they know exactly what they want, and they know what they're gonna manifest, and they believe in their magic. They don't doubt. They say, this is what I'm manifesting, and this is what's going to come in, because this is my magic, and my magic is powerful, right? And I feel like for a lot of you guys are already doing this. You guys have already been manifesting. You guys have already been doing all the work, but there is a lack of confidence because it hasn't come in the way you guys wanted it to come in, or it's been taking longer than ever. And the reason why is because it's in a gestational period. Right now, it is cooking. It is a bun in the oven. And with Winter's Dream here, I feel like this is something that is gestating through the winter. This is something that is going to come to fruition. I'm getting towards the end of winter. Towards the end of winter, um, it's a variant, right? It could be anywhere from the end of December. I'm getting the end of December to the beginning of March is what I'm getting. But right now, look, it's an embryo. It's frozen. It's frozen. It's going to start warming up, and it's going to start hatching out towards the end of winter once that heat comes in, and it starts to I'm hearing, excuse me, even maybe even sooner for some of you guys. I'm hearing after the coldest day of winter, which can happen anywhere between the end of December and the beginning of January. So I think there's been a couple years when it's been in February. So between, let's say, this month, January and February, is your guys's when your guys's egg is gonna hatch. Okay, when your guys's egg is gonna hatch. And this is something that is already on its way. It's already done. There's nothing you can do to stop this. Nothing that there's movement. Do you see how this looks like a cycle? This is now a cycle that you're already in. It's already something that's begun. Okay? This is something that cannot be stopped. Whether, things happen in between here and there, this is still going to hatch. It doesn't matter. This is going to hatch because this is something that you manifested. If it hatches when it's here and you don't want it, that's a different story. But this manifestation, there is something that has already been laid. It's going to hatch. It doesn't matter what happens. And what's going to happen between now and then is there's going to be a sense of connecting the dots. There's going to be a sense of, I feel for a lot of you guys, there's been a lot of darkness. I feel for a lot of you guys, there's been a sense of, I can only see two steps ahead of me. But little by little, there's going to be lights. Little by little, you're going to start. I'm seeing I don't know if you guys have ever seen like those really big houses, and they have the walkway or the like driveway where you're either driving up or you're walking, and the light bulbs light up as you reach them. Like they start to light up the walkway. That's what I'm seeing. It's like a landing strip. Thank you, spirit guides. A landing strip, like a landing strip of lights lighting your way. You're going to be able to start connecting the dots and be able to see further out into the future, being able to see exactly. I feel like right now there's been a lot of blind trust, a lot of blind faith that you guys have been doing, even though you guys can't see anything at all. And what's going to happen is they're going to start lighting up the landing gear for you guys, or the landing strip for you guys. So you guys know exactly where to land, and you guys are going to be able to see exactly where it is that you need to go, or at least further out to see, because there's going to be opportunities coming in. This opportunity, once it comes in, you guys are now going to be able to see further up ahead, right? Because you guys need to make moves. You guys need to plan. You guys need to, whatever it is, you guys are going to start being able to connect the dots. And then that's going to bring you into the community. It not only is it going to be a place, person, or thing, but it could also be all things. It could be all three things. It could be more things. But not only are these different opportunities that are being lit up for you, but there's going to be a community of your people, a community of your soul family, a community that understands you. There's going to be a sense of either, even though you're working alone, working together with other people, or having the help or guidance of other people, no longer having to do it on your own, no longer having to, because I feel like for most of you guys, for a lot of you guys, this cycle that started, and it hasn't just started, this cycle has already begun. I want to say a few, if not a few weeks ago, a month or two ago for some of you guys. This is a new cycle that has already begun, and you guys are working at it alone. You guys are going at it alone. This beginning part of it is you guys doing it alone, and until this part, this egg hatches, you guys are going to continue to do the beginning part alone, which is perfect. It's perfect because not only when you're working on a project, you want to make sure that you're keeping things silent. I know us, as when we start to heal and we start to see things for what they are, and I don't consider myself a light worker. I consider myself an energy worker because I work with both light and dark. Um, there are not people, we all have very strong egos, and as much as they don't want to hate on you, they will. So there's a sense right now of being very quiet and needing to be very, very cloaked on exactly what it is that you're doing with your new plans. But also, and I said this in the, I believe, Taurus reading, there, if you build your own foundation on your own, you build the foundation of the home, and then you build the first three levels of the home on your own, nobody can come and tear down your home. Nobody can tear down that foundation because that is your foundation. Nobody can come in and take that shit. Now, if you come together with someone and they help you build levels 4, 5, and 6, and there's a tower moment, then yeah, maybe levels 4, 5, and 6 will get broken down. But the foundation will always be solid because you built it. They cannot break down your foundation, okay? And that is the most important part. The most important part is for you to do it on your own so that nobody can ever take that foundation from you before. Because in the past, the problem is that we always leaned on other people or had other people help us fix that foundation, but people were not really reliable, or they were not looking out for your best interest, okay? And so that's why there's a sense of, at the beginning of this, while this opportunity is gestating, you need to build the foundation. You need to work on your own, and you need to be quiet about what you're doing. You don't need anybody outside. You don't need anybody outside. You need yourself, and you need your guides and spirit or God, whoever it is that you pray to. I don't care who you pray to. It's all yes here, right? Do I feel like I need to clarify any of these? You know what? Let's clarify Winter's Dream gestation period. Yeah, this cold has kicked my ass, dude. Like, it's been, I think I'm on my 5th day. It knocked me on my butt. It was rough. It's been rough, but my family had it a couple weeks ago, and I didn't get it because as soon as I saw them getting sick, I like juiced up on vitamin C. So I know it lasts about a week or so. So I'm hoping that it is just about done. So clarifying the page of the Winter's Dream gestation period, you have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like for some of you guys, this is a situation I feel like this is a situation in the past that this was an opportunity in the past that never took off. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a situation in the past, and I'm really getting work, but this could also be romantic. This is a situation that never took off in the past, with the Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, and it didn't really bring in. It just never got anywhere. You guys kind of tried and tried, and it didn't really take off. I don't feel like this is a situation where it was toxic. It was more of a situation where there was an attempt on this and it never really went anywhere. But that's because you were trying to bring in outside resources to try to make this situation, or you were looking outside of yourself for this could be a million things. I've got like 10 different things in my head. So I'm just going to say you guys were looking for outside resources on trying to get this off the ground, or you guys were looking for the wrong resources. And that's why this didn't take off. Let's clarify gathering around the power of community. Oh, okay. The power of community is clarified by Queen of Swords and the Hermit. Yeah, so finally seeing things clearly and being able to discern exactly what it is that, sorry, I'm getting so many downloads. Being able to see clearly and being able to cut out all the things that no longer serve you in your life, being able to see exactly, being able to manifest the right things, right? Because you guys have been doing the work. You guys have done the work. You guys have gone within and done the work. And so you guys can now discern exactly what it is that you guys want to manifest. I'm also getting a sense here of there's going to be an upgrade into your intuition. Your clairaudience is going to be upgraded here. And especially with this owl up here, I feel like this is a spirit guide that's guiding you guys while you guys are going through this upgrade. Because right now it feels like you guys, like I said, this gestation period, it keeps coming up. It feels like you guys are going through a rebirth. But you guys can't really see anything. How can you see anything through the egg sac, right? There's no pun intended there. But how can you see clearly through the egg sac? You can't. You can't. You guys are going through a rebirth. And the second I said that, my stomach started hurting and I started to feel really sick. So mind you guys, there's a lot of things that happen during your rebirth. So if you guys are feeling ill physically, if you guys, every time you eat, you guys feel sick, it doesn't matter what you eat, or if you guys are really tired, it's because rebirths are very difficult on the physical body. Okay, so there's a sense here again of you guys, not only did you guys go in hermit mode to, I'm getting, not only be able to see clearly, but also because you guys have been feeling a sense of exhaustion, of not feeling physically well, ascension symptoms. But it's because rebirths are very, very difficult. It's like being reborn. Imagine, well, don't imagine, but yeah, that's how it feels. All right, guys, let me get you guys a postcard from Spirit. If you guys are interested in any of my healing products, I do have a metaphysical online store. Or if you guys would like a personal reading, there is a link down below. Yeah, go ahead and shoot me an email. All right, can we get guidance for Gemini, please? shaking the camera too much. Okay. It says, dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle towards your goal and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is a time to make that first move, say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the goals, the gods or us. Gods, what did I say? Expect a cascade of changes, good news, opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so much. This literally just recapped my reading for me. All the work that you're going to be doing right now is going to be quiet. It's going to be in silent, but the foundation has to be built by you. And now you're starting to see the movements little by little. The bigger things are coming, and by then you'll be ready and nobody else can mess with your foundation. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, Geminis. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys soon.